Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday School. My name is Chessie Breton. I'm the Director of Children and Family Ministries at Manchester United Methodist Church. I'm excited that you're here to join us for more Good Shepherd stories. And friends, this is August. It is the last month of our summer Sunday School, and I have something even more exciting to share with you. This is our last month of recorded Good Shepherd stories, starting after the weekend of September 12th, which is a very special day for our whole church community. We are going to be back at in-person Sunday school, and I sure can't wait to see you there. But before we get there, let's talk about August. So August and through the summer, we went all the way back to the Old Testament of the Bible, where we're hearing all of these wonderful stories that are within the Old Testament. As I talk to our parents and guardians through these Good Shepherd stories, remember these wondering questions. These are times where you get to wonder right alongside our friends. And you know what? It's okay if some of those questions don't have answers. You can watch these stories at the end of the 9 and 11 o'clock worship services on Sunday mornings. If you want additional activities and coloring pages, you can go to the Children and Family Ministries Facebook page. Friends, again, I'm so glad that you're here for Sunday School, and I'm so excited to see you all in person for our first Sunday after the celebration on September 12th. Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Goodbye.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to Sunday School. I'm so glad that you're here to share another Good Shepherd story with me about the life of Joseph. My name is Nancy Lynn, and I'm a parent volunteer in the Children and Family Ministries here at Manchester United Methodist Church. So, let's get started on our story. If you would make silence with me for just a moment, the words to the story are within me. Joseph, the special son of Jacob, had been sold by his brothers and taken to Egypt. Joseph's adventures in Egypt were both good and bad. He was put in jail once, but while he was there, he helped a man understand a dream. One day, the Pharaoh who ruled the land of Egypt had a very bad dream. He had heard that Joseph could tell people what their dreams meant, so he sent for Joseph. Joseph listened to the dream of Pharaoh and said, "Your dream means that for 7 years there will be very good crops in Egypt. Everyone will have a lot of food. Then there will be 7 years when the crops will not grow at all, and many people will starve." The Pharaoh was surprised at what Joseph had told him, and he decided to make Joseph a ruler in the land. Joseph was put in charge of saving the food during the good years, so there would be enough for people to eat in the years when the crops would not grow. So it was that the people in Egypt had enough food. But the people of God from Joseph's home were hungry. Jacob had heard that there was food in Egypt. He sent his sons, all except his youngest son, Benjamin, to Egypt to try to get food. In Egypt, it was Joseph who would decide who could have food. Everyone had to ask him if they could have food to eat. Joseph's brothers came in and bowed down in front of Joseph. Joseph knew right away who they were, but they did not know him. Joseph spoke very angrily to his brothers. "Where did you come from?" he asked. "From Canaan to buy food," the brothers said. But Joseph was mean to his brothers. "No, you didn't. You are spies." No matter how much his brothers tried to tell Joseph that they were just hungry people, he would not listen. They told him that they had a father and a brother at home. Then Joseph put all of them in prison for 3 days. After that, Joseph said, "Well, leave one brother here, and the rest of you take this grain back and bring me your youngest brother to my palace." So they left Simeon in Egypt, and they all returned home with the grain. When the brothers got back to Canaan, they told Jacob what had happened. Jacob was very sad. He felt like Simeon was dead, and he was afraid that he would lose Benjamin, just like he had lost Joseph. All the brothers, including Benjamin, went back to Egypt. When they arrived, Joseph made a dinner for them. When Joseph saw the youngest brother, Benjamin, he had to leave the room because he started to cry. Then he returned and ate dinner with his brothers. The brothers still did not know who he was. When it was time for the brothers to leave with their food, Joseph made sure that in Benjamin's sack of grain, a very special silver cup was hidden. Each brother received a sack of grain, but only the silver cup was hidden inside Benjamin's bag. After the brothers had left Egypt, Joseph sent his men after them, saying, "Ask the brothers why they stole my silver cup after I was so kind to them." When Joseph's men said that to all of the brothers, they said, "We didn't take the man's silver cup. If you find that cup here, whoever has it will die." Joseph's men looked in all of the sacks, and they found the cup inside Benjamin's sack. The brothers began to cry, and they all went back to the city. Then one of the brothers, named Judah, went to Joseph and said, "Please, sir, do not keep our brother. My father is an old man and has already lost his son Joseph. Now, if Benjamin does not come back with us, my father will die. Please let me stay and be a slave for you, and let Benjamin return to my father." Then Joseph could not wait any longer. He made all of the Egyptians leave, and he turned to his brothers and said, "I am Joseph, your brother." The brothers could not believe that this was Joseph. Joseph forgave his brothers, and he told them, "You meant this for evil, but God meant it for good." Then they went back to Canaan and brought Jacob to Egypt. When Jacob found out that Joseph was still alive, he was very happy. He went to live in Egypt and there spent the rest of his days with all of his sons. I wonder how Joseph felt when he saw his brothers. I wonder if the brothers felt sad when they remembered what they had done to Joseph. I wonder how Joseph felt when he realized the brothers cared a great deal for Benjamin. And for my older friends, here are some questions you might like to ponder. When Joseph's brothers came to him, he did not choose to be kind to them. How do you think God felt about Joseph's actions toward his brothers? Imagine that Joseph had not become a powerful ruler, but had died in prison. Would God still have been with him? Would Joseph have believed that? At the end of the story, Joseph told his brothers, "You intended this for evil, but God intended it for good." Think of a time when you remember someone who tried to do something bad that ended up being good for someone instead. Joseph's brothers were unkind to him, and he was, in turn, unkind to them. Would it be possible for them ever to love each other again? Can you think of a time when you broke a relationship with someone? How did you deal with that person afterwards? My friends, if you enjoyed the story today, you might want to share the story with your family or friends in the future. So watch carefully as I put the story back in the basket so you will know where to get it and how to use the story in the future. Friends, thanks so much for joining me today for this wonderful story about Joseph and his ability to forgive his brothers and to love them. If you would like to do a few more activities and learn more about Joseph, please check out the Children and Family Ministries webpage for those activities. Thanks again for being with me today. Have a great week ahead. Goodbye.